Welcome back to Jersey Matters. I'm Larry Menti. I'd like to introduce you to the dessert ladies, Geraldine and Lindsay Keogh, and they own a shop called the Dessert Ladies in Sterling, New Jersey, and they were recently featured in New Jersey Magazine, and because of creations like this right here. And you're originally from Ireland.
That's true, yes, yes.
And how long have you been here?
I'm celebrating 30 years this year. In November, I'll be 30 years in the U.S.
And that's why I don't hear much of a brogue.
I've lost a good bit of it. Yes.
And you're going back to get married there?
We are, yeah. My fiance and I decided, why not? We'll figure, my brother got married here, but my grandparents couldn't visit because of it, so we figured, why not do it in Ireland?
And the cake's going to be amazing.
Naturally, absolutely.
This is a wedding cake?
It is, and it's a new theme that's come out lately. More and more wedding themes are rustic and natural looking, so they prefer a rustic and natural cake as well.
And this was used recently, or is it?
This is a replica of a cake that we did about 3 weeks ago now for a wedding, and it was out in barn actually, so they wanted something very natural, so we figured that that might be a good fix. It
is amazing how cake making has become not only extremely popular across the country, because there's, what, 3 cake shows, or there was 3 cake shows on TV. It is really now considered more of an art than it ever has been, and that's probably fair.
That's very true. It really has become an art form in and of itself, and each of these creations are we try to create something especially for that person. They may walk in, something they may not see somewhere else, and that's the fun of it, the creativity, being able to come up with an idea and a concept that somebody has in their mind, develop it, and then give them the cake of their dreams on the day, something that represents them. And
while you're talking, why don't you pick up the one that's next to you and tell me, we can figure out just by looking at it, it's a turkey, it's a Thanksgiving theme, but what's the story behind that?
The story behind this is these are actually our cake truffles. They're individual cake truffles, and they are they're a secret recipe, #1, so we won't share that with you, but they are delicious. They're a chocolate truffle, and we used to sell them regularly, and then we came up with the concept of putting them into form so that we could have them as another dessert, and also make it the centerpiece. So we designed this, and we've been selling these for the last couple of years, doing very well with them. So we decided to get a little brave, and we applied to Shark Tank to be able to take this concept and be able to sell it around the country.
Now, are all 3 of you the artist, or is there somebody that you go to and that's the go-to person to make something like this?
I'm usually the design person, but we have a cake artist in our shop, and she's amazing, and I can literally give her any kind of concept or design, no matter how outlandish it is, and she makes it happen.
Geraldine, what's the strangest thing you've been asked to make?
Let me think. What is the strangest thing?
Probably the birthing cake.
Yes. Somebody wanted a cake to replicate the birth of their child, and it was.
I'm afraid to ask any questions.
Yeah, I will leave it at that. Yes, it was unique. And we'll leave it at that. Yes. Yes, it was not one of our favorites, but we did it, and we followed the directive and we did it. But needless to say, it won't be on our website.
I have to ask the question. So, without getting too graphic, what exactly did you show in the birthing?
Nothing too graphic, but there was definitely you could see the new baby's face and where babies come from as well. So.
Wow, how much did you charge for that?
That one was a little elaborate because there's a lot of cake carving in it as well, and that's what we specialize in it as well, because we've done everything from cars to all sorts of roulette wheels, like funky shapes. So I think that one was around $420.
Wow.
Yeah.
There are questions that you're sorry you ask.
Sometimes.
Yeah, that might have been one of them. Because now you've just proved that you can make anything, and I'm certain that people would love to visit your shop. Give the particulars. Where can they find you?
We are, go ahead.
Right on Main Ave in downtown Sterling. It's a small, really specialized community with lots of local vendors. And we really try and hone that in, because we are a local vendor. We do everything from scratch. It's not all natural, but it is. There's nothing from a bucket or anything like that. So we try and.
It's all homemade,
yeah.
Basically. It's homemade in a commercial kitchen is what we do. And we also do a lot of corporate work as well. So we have a lot of large corporate clients that we will do. We'll replicate their logos on edible, anything edible at all, and we'll go to conferences for them. And we've had a lot of fun with that recently.
Yeah.
We were at.
And how about a website, real fast?
Yeah, it's at www.dessertladies.com.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having us.
Congratulations on the wedding.
Thank you very much.
Good luck on Shark Tank.
Yes, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you very much.
The Dessert Ladies, Lindsay and Geraldine Keogh. That wraps up Jersey Matters for this week. I'm Larry Menti. We'll see you again next week.